everyone, I'm back again for the crafting. So this time we're making Jessica Rabbit. So I was at, I think it's a craft show at the NEC, I can't remember when it was, a few months ago, and I found this fabric and it just screamed Jessica Rabbit to me. And it's this gorgeous, sparkly, you can't see how much it's sparkly, but it's got this like gold tone to it when it moves. And it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. And I've wanted to do a Jessica Rabbit cosplay for a while, and I think being ginger at the minute helps with that. So this fabric's been sat in my store, my cupboard for a while, and let's get making it. I've been pulling it off. It is stretchy, so I'm going to use that to my advantage for curves. So I've got my tattoo on my thigh here. I would love to show that off, and I'm torn between whether I want to have the split on my left, yeah, I want to have it on my right and just have pure thigh. Now I like to wear bike shorts because chub-rub, it's just more functional, I think, and the hardest bit is going to be deciding how far up the split wants to go so that you can see my leg but not my shorts. I will figure that out as we go. I've got them on today so I can figure out where I want that split to go. Come along with me for crafting, the deranged crafting. The first thing I'm going to want to do is, I kind of want to mimic this neckline of this dress, to be fair. So let's get me pins and my fabric. And this is never attractive look from anyone from any angle, so bear with me a minute while I give myself a bit of a steam allowance here. I'm getting brave. So I'm just pinning it on the inside so I leave myself seam allowance. So when I'm finished with it, I can turn it in on itself and get a nice clean seam. Because currently, although that looks kind of nice actually, but it's like a little suit. So it's probably going to need a lining. This is quite a thin material. If I hold it up to the light from the inside, you can kind of see through a bit. And as sexy as that is, you also want to make sure you're actually covered somewhat, or at least I do, for my comfort. So this is going to be a lot more than I need. So we'll cut off what we don't need, and you can use the excess or something else. I haven't decided what. See, I like the idea of doing a little bodysuit as well, so that you can do the swimsuit bunny version, but likelihood of me wearing that out in public is very little, I think. I'm still a little bit self-conscious about, like, I don't mind wearing stuff at home or around specifically romantic people that I'm involved with or whatever, but out in public with people I don't know. Let's go. So I'm just going to chop off this excess here. And I have a nice little sparkly triangle that I'm not sure what I'm using for something. I'm sure every bit of fabric comes in use at some point. But the problem is that you end up hoarding material for forever, so I need to get my other bit now and figure out on the back where I want it to go so I can do my side seams. So it's like a strange front case. This side seam here already, that might make that split a lot easier. So I can kind of go to there and then let the natural split. But chances are I'm probably going to have to put a split in myself. But I'm probably going to take this dress off and lay it down so I can copy the shapes a bit easier. Should line this up to the bust, about hand width from the tricky part of pinning it while I'm wearing it. Let's take a look how this is going through. So we have front portion. That looks about right here. We have a zip ready here. wanted it backless, but I'm not sure of the right shape for this. Pin it over here for a minute. Oh, that sits. I'll pretend like that for a second. Ow! Do you remember the fact that Jessica Rabbit is supposed to be skin tight? It's grabbing me in all the wrong places here. Okay. I'm a little worried I don't have the curves for this. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not curvy in the middle here. The only other thing I could do is go try my corset on. That's about where I want the top half to sit, okay? Okay, let's get this off and make those adjustments. Okay, let's have a look. That's better. I don't really have much more shape. Ugh. I feel like I'm supposed to go whoop, whoop. I'm not liking it. What's wrong with me? I just look like a tube. How do I make that better? Top half's fine. Let's go get my corset and see how that looks. Okay. So with that on, can I pull that in any better? Does that look better to you guys? Can you see the burning? Like, stop falling over. Whatever it is she says.